Oh, today, hello, welcome to Matt's Rocks. Today I figured out a way to cut these two Brazilian agates without clamping them in my auto feed on my saw. I'm going to cut them with my oil saw because I don't want to cut them on my water saw because I don't have a good rip fence. And sorry, I was too close to the camera. But I'm going to, let me readjust this just up a little bit. That way, there you go. You can still see the saw. And you can still see my ugly face. So I'm just going to, what I'm going to do is I figured out I can move this rip fence, drop the wood all the way down and use it as a rip fence. And what I just don't do is I don't hook up my auto feed to it, and then I can just push both forward at the same time and get the proper cut on my rock. I'm hoping anyway. Funny part's going to be to try to get this thing. That's the side I need to hold it up on, right there. And I think that'll be. I've got this window here. It's the only window I've got. I'd thought about taking it off across this way, but I don't know without seeing anything in it. I can see the light coming into it, but I can't tell which way the pattern's going. So with this one, I can tell exactly which way the pattern's going because of the quartz pocket in the center. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these. You won't be able to hear anything while I'm cutting. I'm going to go ahead and play it anyway, or record it anyway, just so that I can, because I'm going to have to feed them by hand anyhow. And I'm going to be putting my freshly cleaned guard back on it so I don't get oil all over me. Quite as bad. Okay, here we go. I think I'll start with this one here. I believe I'm going to have to take that cap cover off. I don't think my hand's going to fit through there, but I'm having a heck of a time keeping hold of the stone and pushing it at the same time, just because it's the guards, the door opening is only like to here. Well, from here to here, and I'm going to have to go past that with my hand. So. So much for not getting oil in my face. Yeah, that's the only cut I'm going to make on that one too. That thing doesn't want to slide on that tray. It's that darn powder coat. It doesn't want to slide on the powder coat. It's like putting rubber on it. Okay, let me wipe this side off. And get my Actually, let me wipe the whole rock off, since how that's the last cut. And I'll put it in my, for now anyway. I'll have to wait till I get a bigger saw to finish it, I think. But I can do the other one. This one's a little too tall. I thought I checked it yesterday. Yeah, it looked like it would go through, but for some reason, when I was trying to push it across there, it didn't want to go through. And my curve, and my cut's a little curved from where I had to twist it. But anyway, that's the face of the rock. Let me get my flashlight out. And naturally, I had to lift the, you can see the spots on my glasses maybe. I lifted it up a little too high to get the wheel to move up, or get the agate to move up on the, so I could twist the agate up on the rock like this. That's not a bad looking agate there. And there are no fractures on it. But that pocket doesn't look like it goes in very deep either, that quartz pocket. But that's enough for that one. Oh, I didn't show you the other half either. Yet, I wiped it off, or thought I wiped it off. Just didn't do a very good job of it. I'm getting oil all over my flashlight. But that's the end piece. That's the outside of it, where it was fractured off. That looks kind of neat. I wonder how good that's going to come through on the GoPro. I got the GoPro set up over on the other side. I figured I'd try it for a change and see if I can get it to do something good. Let me put these in my, oh, I've covered it up with my housing. I might be able to use this on the next one, so let me set it over here. Okay, and I've set this, what I did was I took my .3/8 guide. This is the 3/8, this isn't 3/8, this is 3/8. This is supposed to be so you can line it up after putting it on that side of the saw blade, because the cut's going to come off on this side when you're using the auto feed. In this case, it's going backwards, so I just took this and stuck it up between my blade. Excuse me. Actually, it's a little loose, or a little off right now. There we go. Oh, I know why it was a little off. Oh, turn it the right direction, dummy. Forgot about the raised letters on the keep that a little loose. I forgot about the raised letters on the back side of it back here. I was on top of one of those letters and trying to get it to move over to where it was right on. I moved it too far back the first time. Okay. Let me put this back on. I'm going to clean my glasses and I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm going to do this other one. Now I see why the why the table's there, because it's not going to drag on the table's not going to drag on that powder coat, but the agate does. And that keeps the agate from dragging on it and slowing your feed down. But it needs to be a little thinner. That's just a little thick, I think, for something like that. I didn't get much off of there. Let me shine a light on it, see what I got. Should have been using the other towel. Although it's kind of full of oil right now, I need to switch it out. Clean that one up. See what this looks like. I didn't take off much. I can't tell if I'm going in the right direction or not. Next cut should let me know. That didn't take off much at all. It is 3/8 of an inch thick. But it gave me a straight edge, because that one I couldn't get all the way up against it because this side was so much thicker than this side. And this side was above. No, this was on the other side. Yeah, that's the bottom. So this was the start, and this one wanted to move over further. So I think this one's probably a little curved too. I'll get that in the, I don't know if I'll be able to do anything with it, but I could tumble it up. Okay, let's try this one more time. See what we get here. I swore I pushed that in. I don't know. Okay, I should get a little bit of pattern. As you can see, I don't know if you can see them up there, but there's some fortification lines, and then down here on this bottom corner also. Hopefully the next one comes out better though, with a better, more bigger pattern. Oh, let me put this in the kitty litter. Oh, now I got to stick my hand all the way down in my pocket. Didn't get my knife hooked on my belt. Okay, let's try this next one. Okay, here we go for the next one. I never did show you the other side of this. I should have done that. Can't see much in there though with the light, so it's kind of dirty. And that little saw marks are rough. Hopefully I can get away from that on this one. On this next cut, I need to touch up my blade a little bit. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna have to change my oil in my saw here shortly. Starting to get a little muddy. Still need to change that dang towel out, or that rag out. Not actually a towel. Not actually a washcloth, it's just a microfiber. I guess it does say towels on it. Okay. Starting to get a little bit of a, I don't know if that's common opal or what that is. There's the other side. Still got a few more cuts I can take off of that, at least one, maybe two. This one seemed to have gotten wider. Yeah, it's hard to get it to hold upright against that fence. You can tell it's thinner on this side than it is on this side. And I need to readjust that fence. Oh, I got a bunch of crap on me. Oh, I see what the problem is. My wood hits on the, comes all the way down on this side, but the other side it's sticking up, so that's making it lean over like that. That's why it looks like it's so far off. But it doesn't seem to want to go down any further either. Don't need it to go down, I just need it to stay straight. Let's see if there's something underneath there. Like a chip. Don't worry, I won't put this in the video. Unless it's too short, otherwise. Yep, there's a chip underneath there. Plus, it's hitting the there's a wheel on this end of this rod bearing that lets it roll across the table, and this chunk of wood won't go all the way down past it to get to the bottom of the bracket or bottom of the tray. So let's do this. Maybe that'll keep it straight. I had it straight once before, but when I first set it up to look and see if this was going to work, but then I moved it afterwards for some reason. I don't remember even what for. There we go. It doesn't need to be all that tight. Now let me check my measurement again. Okay, that's still right. Let's see if we can get this one off properly. Right thickness all the way across. At least this isn't as jagged as the last one was. It's going to get harder to hold further back I get, because it's going to be losing its edge that'll sit on the table. Okay, here we go for the next one. Oh, wait a minute. Let me put this one in the kitty there. Okay, here we go. I believe that one's going to be the straightest one of all of them. Still going to have some gouges on it from the last cut, but some of my gouges seem to be on the inside edge. Got gouges on both sides. Weird gouges. Okay. Looks like we're losing some of our pattern. How did my glasses get so nasty all of a sudden? There's that side. There's the other side. Got some nice turtleback patterns in it. It does have fortification lines too, they're just a little harder to see. I feel like my glasses fogged up. But that's that side. Now let's see if I can get one more or not. I know I can, but as to whether I want to, there's another. It is pretty thick, but it's also got one small little lump that only comes down. So the back, if I cut that off like it is, and made it more even, I could probably get a thicker cab out of it, but let's see what I got and go from there. Oil all over everything. Might have should have stuck with the water one. Although I need a different rip fence on it. That 1/4 inch tall rip fence don't help for a bit, because it doesn't take much to tip the stone over too far on that side of it. I'm gonna lose. Looks like I got a little bit of pattern in this. That yellow spot right there might have some pattern in it. Hold it up where I can see through the letters on the bottom of the screen. Yeah, I think I'll just leave this one like it is. Well, I don't know. It's going to be a shortcut. Let's go ahead and try to get it out of the way. Knock off some of these high spots on this edge. I'm going to change this out anyway. Let's use it to get rid of some of our crap. I've yet to wash any of these towels. It's a heck of a chip. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do it. Probably soak them in degreaser for a few days and go from there before I wash them. Then re-clean the washing machine after I wash them. Okay, wait, so to take the things off of this side. Okay, let's go. Last cut. Got it. Ooh. Let me get another towel before I get started on this. This darker gray one. Smaller, but don't really care. It's been used for furniture polish, so I can't use it for cleaning my glasses anymore. That's what I bought them for to begin with. Much better cut on that one. Oh, no, I lied. This is the end that was cut. That's from the last cut. I can't believe it's so smooth. Especially after the, well, let me, yep, I'd say that's where it came from. Huh. Okay. Light. Oh, this one's going to be all turtle shell looking. I don't know if you can see those. I'll be able to find out. I'm going to try to get some better pictures of these too once I get them cleaned off. I don't know if I showed you this. Did I? Yeah, I showed you. I don't know if I showed you this one. I think I did. But I don't know whether I put the light through it. Yeah, I did. I remember now. It's got some good patterns in it. If I could see through my glasses. I cleaned them with Dawn dish soap earlier. Okay, and this is the little piece that I got off of it. I'm just going to tumble it up and see what it looks like when it's done. It don't really matter on it. It's going to just be a tumbled agate. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and show you these rocks I cut today. Told you I would after I cleaned them off. I got a real bad ledge there. But this side's not going to be okay. I don't think I got my lights right. Let me fix that. Helps a little bit. So you can see some of the lines, hopefully, on this outside edge here. Let me get my flashlight and put it behind it. I tried to put some lights behind it where they'd be shining on the back up, but it didn't do good for this one. But I can do this. Come around on the back edge. You can see the lines going all the way around that. Well, you could if I put the light right. You can see the lines going all the way around that. I'll be glad when I can get this one cut the rest of the way. This is the piece I took off of it. See how it shows up in the light back here. Well, I can zoom in the other ones. It's not showing much, I don't think. That's the cut side. It's just gonna. I'll probably toss this in a tumbler maybe. It's parts of it anyway. I don't know if I'll put the whole thing in there. It's got a nice pocket there. Or I shouldn't say nice. I don't like pockets for polishing, but I'm not going to really be polishing it. I'm just going to tumble it. I'll break it up first, I think, because it does have some thick edges on part of it. So I'll just cut it up and put it in the tumbler. And that's it for that one. These are the two end pieces off the other one that I cut. They're probably not worth worrying about too much. I don't get electrocuted by my little light. Let's see what I can do on the zoom on this. There's the other side. You can see the turtle shell, I hope. Yeah, I don't think the zoom thing's working. It wasn't much of a zoom, but still wasn't helping any. Of course, it would help if I could figure out which way to move it. There's the next piece. Hopefully you can see those lines on there. There's the next one. It's got the turtle shell stuff going all the way around it. Kind of be curious to, when I start editing this, as to what it's going to look like. I didn't have my light far enough away. Maybe. Keep it out of the shot, trying to keep it out of the shot so it don't blind you. Here's that one. And then here's the biggest one, which is the last one. Stop moving the light closer. Just trying to adjust the light so that it'll shine on all of it, but I don't know if I showed you the other side. Better do that. It's got a nice little geometric pattern in the center with fortification lines all the way around it. Okay, and that's the video. If it looks like it's going to be way too short, I may polish up one of these smaller pieces just to, like this one right here, just to add to it. I'm not really sure yet. It just depends on what happens today. I've got the video all queued up for tomorrow, or I'm going to upload it tonight for Friday. And hopefully I can get this one done by Saturday. If nothing else, I'll do something with some of these three calves that I haven't done yet. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to go ahead and put this in there just in case. Thanks for watching. Put an outro in there. Please like, subscribe, and share. Leave a comment. Hit the bell button so you know when the next video comes out. Like I said, I'm going to try to do them on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I was surprised I got one out Wednesday this week because it was rainy, and I had one bar most of the day on my... Actually, I couldn't upload it on Tuesday night. I had to upload it Wednesday morning because it was raining all night, and I only had one bar until 11:30, 12 o'clock. And on my phone out here, even though I've got a signal booster that lets me get the signal in the garage, it was the satellite for Verizon, I guess, that just wasn't getting a good signal, or that a lot of people using it, one or the other, I don't know. But I got it. That was a Saturday night, so may have been a lot of people on the internet. I don't know. But so thanks for watching, and have a good day.